All right, people, this is our new AMK 79 9-inch disc grinder from AMK LLC. We're going to go through some of the features of the system, and then we'll show you the system in operation. Also, we're going to show you that this is a vertical and a horizontal machine mounting. First thing is, when you get it out of the box, you will get it out and it will look just like this right here. The only thing you have to do is bolt it to your bench, plug it in, set your work table for either an angle or height, whatever your operation is. You can move it up and down. You can set it at that point, and once you've got your table set up, you're good to go. You then can come over and you'll turn your system on. It'll be at the off position. You'll turn it on. I would start off with it at 50%, and then the system will run in forward or reverse mode. If you notice it running in forward, which means the system is running in counterclockwise mode. If you want it to run in clockwise mode, stop it, and it will run in the clockwise mode to whatever your preference is. Now, the operation of the machine, there will be 2 wrenches that come with the system. If you want to move your entire work table in and out, what you will do is you will take the large 1/4-inch Allen wrench. You will then loosen the 2 securing bolts, and you will then slide your system in and out to wherever you would feel comfortable for your operation. Secure both of those and grind. Okay? Let's say that you want to have your table tilted on an angle. Then what you want to do is pull it away from the grinder disc, loosen both left and right securing handles, turn it to your desired angle that you need, then move it into the disc, secure the slide, and the left and right table handles, and you are good to go. Now, all the handles are ratcheting, so you can put them at whatever angle that's comfortable for you for running your system. Then at this point, you can turn your machine on. You can do some grinding at that point. And you're set. Now, one of the great features about our system is that you not only can run this in what we call the horizontal mode, also you can run it in a vertical mode. On the left-hand side, we've got it started to be in one position that you can set up. If you want to bolt it to your bench, there are a couple ways to do this. First, you'll start off by just taking off your work table. By the way, all of the retaining nuts that's in the system, they stay in the slots, they won't fall out, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll take your work table and just set off to the side to start with. Now, let's say we wanted to bolt this to the top of our bench. We have a couple ways that we can do this. I'm going to turn the back of the system around so you can see this. You can take one of the feet, you can loosen those feet, and they will rotate in whatever position that you want it. Once you have it in the position you want it, lock it down. You can do that on the left and the right of the machine. Then you can take off one of the feet, the other 2 feet, and you can move them to the back. You don't, this is just for demonstration purposes. You would typically take one of these off and move it down here. And then you can anchor it that way. Maybe you want more stability with the system. We provide you 2 additional feet that come with the system with additional nut and additional bolt. What you would do then is take that, put it over as this example here shows, and put it up against the back of the machine, and now it gives you a wider foot for bolting it down. And you'd always obviously want to do both of those, or maybe in some cases maybe you only need one and you want a different setup on the other side. It's very flexible in what you can set it up for. Once we have that, there are through holes that are made in the system so that you can now put a 5/16 or a 1/4 inch bolt through and bolt this here, 5/16 to 1/4 here, and bolt it to your bench, and you'll have a very sturdy, rigid system. Also, when you go to the vertical mode, you can remotely mount your VFD controls. There are 2 bolts on the base of the VFDs here, one here on the front and one on the right hand side. You'll loosen that with the wrench that's provided. You will then take it off, and now you can screw it to your bench in whatever is a convenient location for its operation. We've added extra cables so that you have quite a distance. You could mount it within 3 feet or so of your machine. Now, once you have decided how you want it to mount, would be what we would call a tabletop vertical mount. You can also mount it to the front of your machine, which is the 3rd option. Okay, the 3rd way that you can mount your 9-inch AMK 79 is on the front of your bench. We just clamped it there temporarily to show you that it can be done, but you can mount, screw in from the front through one of the support legs or support brackets, and then the longer support legs on the back, you could use those also to bolt on to the system to make it more rigid. Or you can take 2 of these brackets per side, and if you have a long front to your table, maybe you want to mount one at the tabletop and then one maybe further down on the lower part and mount that, and that may be the way you want it. So there's a lot of versatility in the way that you can mount the system. Now, with being able to do that, it allows you to be able to sit down, get it to the height you want. We just set it at this height, but you can make it, the platen here could be all the way down to the top of the table. It could be up above the table. So you have a good 16 inches of stroke up and down that you can set it at for your operation. Again, a lot of people will want to use this so they could sit down, get relaxed. They're going to do a lot of blank polishing, and it's going to help them in generating maybe a flat knife blank. Some customers will want to take a blank and lay it on here, and then use like a welder's magnet to hold it and lap in lap in your knife blanks on each side. That's one operation. Other operations would be in the horizontal mode, maybe to do lockups on your folders, do a little more fine edge definition around the perimeter of a knife. There's lots of different utilizations of this. You also will get a 80 and a 120 grit disc that comes with it. The ones that we send you are pressure sensitive adhesive, or you can make your own. You can spray adhesive on the platen disc and then use 11 square paper, lay it on there, bond it to it, and then trim the outer edge, and which could be much more economical for your use. The system, as you see it, retails for $8.99. We have an introductory offer that we're doing for the first 5 units at $7.99 plus free shipping in the lower 48 states. Watch our website, make your purchase. I'm sure that you're going to be happy. As you see with all the AMK products, they're high quality, very fairly priced, And as with all our systems, you get a full 1-year warranty on everything. Again, I hope you'll consider buying and using our products, but this is our new AMK 79 grinder.